Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. So in this video I am doing my own nails. I'm going to be doing my right hand because, to be fair, it's long overdue. They really needed it. So just bear in mind that this is not a true representation of my work. I am using my left hand, which I am absolutely not dominant in, to do the hand that is my dominant hand. So obviously it's a bit trickier and takes a lot longer and looks a lot messier, so just bear that in mind. So I'm going to be doing builder gel overlays and one or two extensions. I think it's one extension and then one, just the corner needed a little bit of extra, so I'm doing that. So here I'm just cutting up my piece of cotton to soak off what I've already got on there because it's a different brand than I'm going to be using this time. So I'm soaking that off, ready to go ahead with a new brand. So once I've finished my prep, I'm going in with Super Base, which is Gel Perfection's rubber base coat. And I'm sorry if you heard that weird noise, it was my dog. He's basically just been annoying me in every single video that I've voiceovered lately. He's just come to fetch his toy. So I'm just now, once I've finished, I'm now going in with Super Base. That was just prep and dehydrate that I was using there, just to make sure that my nails were super clean and ready for application. So first I like to start about halfway up and then just make my way back to the cuticle really slowly, because if you just plonk your brush at the cuticle area, it's likely to flood, especially if you've got too much on your brush like I always do, which is why I paint all 4 nails at basically the same time, because I always have enough on my brush to do all of them. So I usually just dump a bit. There's no point putting it back in the bottle when I'm going to have to pick it out again anyway. So I'm just applying this now to obviously all of my nails, and then once I've done that I can apply my forms and go in with my application of builder gel. So I'm going to be using builder gel in blush from Diamond Glitters, which is Gel Perfection, and I'm going to be using this to build up the corner of the nail here and also my middle nail because it's too short. First of all, I'm just starting off with a nice thin layer at first, and then I remembered that I had to do this corner. I managed to totally forget somehow, so then I just popped on this form, and then I'm just going to put a blob in that corner, making sure that the gel also makes contact with the gel that is already on the nail. It's super easy just to do a corner. I can even do that on myself without it being too much of a mess, which is good. And then I just leave that like that. I will then file that to shape and then do another coat of builder gel afterwards. just because I don't see the point in piling on the builder gel over areas that I'm going to be filing off anyway, because then the structure is off and also it's a waste of product. So I do file that first and then go back in with the builder gel, but I don't think I showed that on camera. So this one I do make an absolute mess of, but again, this is me using my non-dominant hand to do my nails and it's super tricky, so that's why it's such a mess. But it doesn't look like this at the end, it's all good. Filing is literally my saviour when it comes to my opposite hand. I just like to make sure that I've got enough product on those side wall areas, so I actually take it way too far down, and then I prefer it that way because I can just file back to it instead of not putting enough there and then filing away and it just looking just like it doesn't actually suit my nail sort of thing. So I always put way too much on the side walls, as you can see, but don't worry, because at the end it will all magic itself out. Magic itself out, that's not a thing, but you know what I mean. So I'm just going in the same again with these two nails down here. These are already how I want them. I don't need to mess about with getting them any extended or anything like that. So I'm just basically painting on the builder gel, and then I make sure that there's a little bit more just to create an apex. They don't need to have a huge apex, obviously my natural nails are quite short, so it's not a problem. And then I just make sure to cap the free edge as well. So with the thumb, I pop on quite a large layer, like a thick layer overall, and I just basically paint that on pretty roughly, and then I go in with a detailer brush. I used this detailer brush on my ring finger and pinky as well, just because it's super difficult to get your opposite hand perfect using your non-dominant hand, so I find it much easier to just use this brush in the builder gel around the cuticle area and side walls, just to get it a little bit more perfect. Obviously I still work slowly and just make sure that I'm paying a lot of attention to what I'm doing when it's my other hand, because obviously it is pretty difficult to do that hand anyway. So I'm just making sure I am focusing a little bit more on this hand. So I'm just going in with this detail brush to make sure that everywhere is covered, and then I can pop that in the lamp. So this is after I've took the tacky layer off these two nails, and I'm just going in with my file now to get them how I want them. And then, like I said, off camera I will do another coat. I did 2 coats of builder gel on the other 3 nails as well, but I didn't show you them because they're exactly the same as how I do the first coat. If they are longer, then I will do 3 coats usually, and make sure that obviously they are thicker because they need more strength. But because my nails are so short and it has just acted as an overlay, not an extension, well, long extension or long overlays, I can cope with having a little bit less on there. So this is just a super easy like beginner sort of video. Obviously it's not ideal because it's my opposite hand, but there you go. So I decided to keep it simple because it is my opposite hand, and as you all know, I don't really go overboard with designs on this one because it is more tricky. So I'm just going in with Moonstone, which is a beautiful colour that you can use over any colour at all. This shimmer is stunning. So I'm just popping that all over, and then I will also top coat with Fairy Lights top coat, which is a no wipe top coat with glycerin from Gel Perfection as well. And then that's it for this video. So nothing too extravagant or anything, just a simple how I do my other hand. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it and it was a little bit useful, hopefully. If not, I hope you enjoyed watching it anyway. If you already do subscribe to me, then thank you so much. I am very grateful. If you don't, then I would be really thankful if you would. And yeah, that's it from this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye.